Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. As you can tell, yet again I'm in another room. Still have no set filming location. Well, I mean, I filmed my Webgear video, well, my Flecktarn, my German Webgear stuff in here, but you didn't see the beautiful door, well, closet door. Today I'm going to be talking about how to use a chemical suit along with the other items as the mask, in this case the mask, the chemical hood, undergloves, overgloves, and I don't have overboots, but you'd be wearing those too most likely, unless it's one of those like Eastern Bloc full body rubber ones that cover your boots and everything. So for this I'm using an old, I believe NATO Mark III chemical suit. I sounded like a triggered idiot in the video I did on it because I thought it was something else. I have the NATO Mark III, at least that's what I think it is, a M40 with the hood, 2C2A1 filters, a carrier, a pair of Glacier gloves, and a pair of Nomex gloves because I don't have the chemical gloves or over or under chemical gloves, so I'm just using those to stand in because kind of similar. Let me take you off the tripod if I can get this thing to work. Sorry, I've got a strap on this thing and it makes operation way harder than it has to be. So as you can tell, I don't have over boots, but they would be over this. You'd have this sealed up around your ankle, and I think you might be wearing like a chemical like booty underneath it, but I'm not certain. And then these two ones have buttons in there holding them together, so you do those. And these are just fillers, but you'd be wearing a pair of these, like this type of glove, and then a pair of over gloves. If your chemical suit doesn't have a hood, you'd use the chemical hood that came with your mask. Because pretty much all American chemical suits for a long time didn't have hoods on it, so we'd issue a chemical suit. You'd probably have well, this is just how to use a chemical suit setup in general, like for long exposure, short exposure. Probably you want to have two filters, preferably sealed up. I don't have them sealed up because I'm not like, the apocalypse is gonna happen tomorrow. Get ready, everyone. The actual mask itself, which is the most important part. And if you're one of those people who's like, the world's gonna end tomorrow, I gotta be prepared, make sure you try replacing the filter while wearing like the suit, undergloves, overgloves, everything. Chemical hood. If you want to actually become proficient at it, in case something like that happens, you want to, be able to do it with your undergloves, overgloves, suit, hood, mask. Because if you've only done it in a controlled environment with the mask on and you're just using your bare hands and stuff, you're not going to be ready if you need to do it with undergloves, overgloves, suit, chemical hood, and mask. Because it becomes harder. Because all of a sudden you have these big rubber gloves on your hands, and this thick suit, and a hood, and it's harder to do. Sorry if you see the lens cap flinging about, it's just tethered on. And it's not secured. As I said, you'd probably have like an under boot type thing, I think, and over boots. Or maybe you just wear it with your standard issue boots. Because this is a military suit and this is more of a military thing. The carrier, you'd have your accessories, the extra filter, and yeah. Now I'm gonna put the camera back on the tripod and show you how to put it all on. I have to move this back. Sorry, my setup isn't perfect. Okay, yeah, that seems good. You gotta take into account this doesn't fit me perfectly, so it won't be the perfect example, but... Oh, and if you get one of these styles of chemical suits, you're gonna want to get it in the sealed package. But for use, you're gonna want it not in the sealed package because you're not gonna be able to get it on very fast. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get it on fast anyway, but it'll be slower if it's still in the package. I'm not going to be doing a ton of moving around, like jogging or anything in it, because this suit doesn't fit me very well. We're just getting in it like this because it's easier to do. Now, when you get the overboots and then you seal this up, both legs. Oh, where'd my other underglove go? Well, mock underglove. Yeah, real undergloves. They're just Nomex gloves, but you could probably use Nomex gloves underneath your actual thick pair of rubber gloves. And if you think I should have an intro or something, leave what you think I should say as my intro in the comments, because I truly have no idea. Just like a lot of this stuff. Except for history of gas masks. At least American ones. Sorry for my random uploading. I don't have a schedule, so... Now, in a real situation, you would not be able to get this on quickly. That's not the purpose of the chemical suit. Purpose is for when it does happen, you're ready. It's not to get it on quickly when you're getting gassed. It's to have it on and be ready. As you can tell, this does not fit me at all. And the snaps are a little stiff, so... Now, it's important that you wear your overgloves over the chemical suit. Now, these might not work because these are tighter fitting gloves. And of course, if I was actually doing this in, like, if someone called the alarm and I had to get my suit on quickly, you would put your mask on first. But because that doesn't matter, I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to put the mask on. I'm just going to stick my head through the hood to show you. Now let me sort this thing out. Well, this isn't perfect because, well, I'm not trained in this or anything. I haven't practiced this either. Just thought it might be a cool idea. Just how this YouTube channel started. But that's not important. No, preferably if there's a high chance of you getting attacked with a chemical agent that you would need a chemical suit for, you would get a call in advance Let me bring this camera up. Of course, I'm not wearing a mask, so this hood is just like static there. But you can see how it fits on around. See how the gloves fit on. These don't work perfectly because they're not chemical gloves. It gets incredibly hot after a while, so if you're actually preparing for the apocalypse and you think you're gonna get gas tomorrow, you're gonna want to like exercise in it. Mask. You're gonna want to practice changing filter. You're gonna want to practice wearing the bag on the side too, because that can change the fit of the suit. Because it's like a belt and it cramps it kind of. And the undergloves go in the suit. The overgloves go over. I might put up a second review for this chemical suit up soon, because the first one was incredibly flawed and I sounded stupid in it. So sorry if I look over here, viewfinder. Probably say this in like every video. Now you're gonna wanna make sure, if you are preparing for the apocalypse or something, you're gonna wanna make sure the buckles work. The buckles are still work. The straps aren't torn. Nothing's torn. The suit is new. Gloves aren't torn. And then you're gonna wanna practice a lot. And you might want to buy a second suit that isn't your suit in case of emergency, just so that you're not ruining the suit that is going to be protecting you in case of emergency. So you're gonna want to make sure same thing, no corrosion on the zippers or buttons. You know, no tears. Check inside the pockets too, because that's the weak point. Because it's got the cloth, and then it goes straight to the to this like a rubberized nylon type material. Multiple sealed filters. One in your mask already. New mask, no tears in the rubber. You might want to have a practice mask. If you need to, you want to make sure you can shoulder a rifle or something with your mask on. So that means if you're a lefty, finding a mask that you can switch the filter side on, or getting a left-handed mask. And so yeah, that's all for today. Bye.